Is it time to buy or sell Newegg Commerce stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Newegg Commerce. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 9th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Newegg Commerce as a hold accumulate, giving it a score of 0. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations with a gain of 3,159.29% since we first recommended buying Newegg Commerce 88 days ago. This translates to an average return of 35.90% per day since it was listed as hold accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates high volatility and risk for the following trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to determine the stock's next direction, as it could go either way. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong upward trend in the short term, indicating an even more robust rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, support will now be found at the ceiling of the current trend, which was broken at $77.68. This level could represent a second opportunity to make significant gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 1,745.67% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 586.89% and 1,019.31%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 14.68%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 92.74% to positive 14.68% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $9.30 and $146.89. Our latest daily update for Newegg Commerce features the headline, High Volatility in Newegg Commerce Incorporated Stock Price on Thursday, which ended trading at $128.09. The Newegg Commerce Incorporated stock price rose by 39.39% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025, climbing from $91.89 to $128.09. It has now experienced gains for 3 consecutive days. It will be intriguing to observe whether this upward trend continues or if it takes a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 30.49%. With a low of $101.92 and a high of $133. The price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days and has risen by 100.8% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 1 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 3 million shares were exchanged for approximately $371,005,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $133, while the lowest price was $3.32. Currently, the price is 3.69%, or $4.91, below the 52-week high, and 91.90%, or $1,453.31, below the all-time high on July 7, 2021, when the price peaked at $1,581.40. Newegg is experiencing a blend of headline-driven momentum and underlying operational challenges. Recent initiatives, including an exclusive North American retail launch for AMD's new EPYC 4005 server chips, the company's 11th annual Fantasy Tech promotion, its summer sale series, and the rollout of a Newegg gamer community in August, create clear near-term demand and engagement opportunities. These efforts can potentially increase traffic, drive sales spikes akin to the holiday season, and support short-term revenue growth. However, it is important to note that Newegg reported significant declines in gross merchandise volume and revenue earlier this year, and they have not provided an outlook for the fiscal year 2025. This lack of transparency has impacted investor confidence and led to headlines suggesting it is a stock to avoid. On a more positive note, a major shareholder boosted their stake by 222,222 shares in July, which serves as a vote of confidence that may help stabilize the company's stock and reduce volatility. Expect short-term price increases around promotions, exclusives, and insider purchases. However, any sustained growth will depend on reversing trends in gross merchandise volume, restoring clear guidance, and demonstrating that cost-cutting measures lead to lasting improvements in profit margins. Without these changes, long-term challenges and valuation risks will remain. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 6th of February, 2023, it was reported that Noble Capital Markets assigned NEGG an outperform rating with an initiate action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Newegg Commerce stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is deemed neutral. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock with a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Newegg Commerce. The Newegg Commerce Inc. stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $80.28 and $41.88. A decline below either of these points would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, July 21, 2025, and since then, the stock has experienced a rise of 386.29%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical signal. Here are some additional signals you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggested a buy signal 19 days ago. Bollinger showed a buy signal 66 days ago. The short-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 19 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average signaled a sell 54 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 91 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Newegg Commerce. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and under the right conditions, the stock may perform poorly in the coming days. This stock is likely to experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a notably large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $31.08 between its high and low, amounting to a percentage change of 30.49. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 25.93%. Before we dive into the potential good trading levels for Newegg Commerce, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we will discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies go through downturns, often influenced by factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 28th of August, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Newegg Commerce. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. There's no significant support from accumulated volume below, which indicates the stock could potentially drop sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing bets only if you are an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Newegg Commerce from various analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were carried out by Galkin Vladimir, who bought and sold 388,871 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 20 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of approximately 98.806. In total, insiders acquired 1,344,340 shares and did not sell any shares in the last 20 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $123.73, which reflects a decrease of 3.4%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, resulting in a significant level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 80, further amplifying that risk. However, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 18 days ago. Is Newegg Commerce stock a good buy? Newegg Commerce Incorporated holds several positive signals. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning investors may choose to maintain or gradually accumulate shares while waiting for further developments. After examining the volatility and market movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 15th of August, we anticipate that Newegg Commerce will open lower by $7.09, starting at $121. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.